Greetings, my faithful students. Welcome to Fundamentals of Magic, the class where you'll begin your extensive magical education with me, Princess Celestia. Now, let's put the fun in fundamental, shall we? Magic is a mysterious force that takes on many forms in our world. Magic can be big and bold, ancient and majestic, or even wacky and wild. Each of our magical abilities are different, from the signature color of our magical auras to other unique talents, such as a silly sixth sense, or the ability to locate precious treasures. Ponies develop skills quite early on, and their magic manifests in unique ways, like a continuously moving mane. Your magic must be harnessed through focused study and practice. Take heed, though. If harnessed for the wrong reasons, your magic can turn dark, too. But if you have your heart and mind in the right place, there is no end to the incredible feats that you can achieve. Especially if you use the magic of friendship. Greetings, my faithful students. We ponies aren't the only magical ones here in Equestria. In fact, all around us exists a menagerie of creatures with remarkable capabilities. Hydras, timberwolves, dragons. All of these animals may sound scary, but we still have much to learn from their amazing abilities. Like the changelings, who are able to evolve their magic and harness love for good. Or the tatzelworm, who has magical scales, making it impervious to even the strongest alicorn magic. There's also Steve the sea serpent, who, well, he's very sassy. But class, don't discount the smaller creatures of Equestria either. Just look at this tiny parasprite. It can replicate itself hundreds of times within the span of minutes. Big and small, winged or horned, we all must live in balance of magical harmony. Because it is our duty. And because they're so cute. Greetings, my faithful students. One of the best ways we can harness magical energy is through the careful use of spells. When you think of a spell, you might imagine a set of words that you say aloud. But they aren't always spoken as an incantation. Sometimes spells can be concocted in a bubbling pot and turned into a magical potion, found in a rare plant species, or even by reading from the pages of an old ancient tome and accidentally creating new magic. It's true that spells are complex and take lots and lots of practice. You might have a little trouble at first. Even the most talented magicians do. But please, students, don't be shy about attempting spell work. Some of the greatest ponies in history, such as Star Swirl the Bearded, have achieved great things employing spells as a magical conduit. Just don't use them to make ponies fall in love, or to cut corners in your assignments. And just to be safe, we should all probably stay away from time travel. But simple spells can still be very useful. Who wants to turn an apple into an orange? Greetings, my faithful students. Have you ever heard the legends of the exquisite crystal heart? Or the formidable alicorn amulet? How about the cutie map? Or the enchanted mirror pool, deep in the everfree forest? Though they sound innocent enough, these ancient relics are powerful magical objects, and there are hundreds of them across Equestria. That we know of, at least. You never know if Daring Do is going to discover something new, right? Throughout history, these magical objects have been imbued with quite the range of mystical powers by the great ponies that came before us. Some of the objects were meant for good, but some, unfortunately, have more sinister purposes. Of course, the fate of each item all depends on whose hooves it finds its way into. So if you happen upon a magical object, handle it with care. And for Star Swirl's sake, if it's jewelry, don't put it on. Greetings, my faithful students. As we've learned, magic can provide so many wonderful things for us here in Equestria. It aids the Pegasi in creating our beautiful weather, the Earth Ponies in growing our delicious crops of fresh food, and allows the unicorns to create useful items that benefit all ponies. But magical power is not simple. It has the ability to change the pony who uses it, and not always in a good way. Discord, I'm trying to teach. For example, one of the most powerful sorcerers of all time has spent most of his life using his powers to inflict chaos on Equestria. Queen Chrysalis of the Changelings sought to use her magic to prey on the love of ponies. And the power of magic even caused my own sister to transform into the evil Nightmare Moon. So as you see, magic can be a marvelous tool, or it can be a heavy burden. And should you ever find yourself becoming overwhelmed by the dark power of magic, I happen to know a group of ponies that pull you back into the light.